Yeah, very funny. Congratulations.
Thank you, Alex. Are you excited for another episode of this podcast that we just started recording for?
Oh wow, I can tell we're recording because you're so high energy and you don't sound like you want to die.
Yeah. We all we I Your thoughts?
Yeah.
Rebuttal?
I
Yeah.
don't think any of us are in very good condition for this podcast.
No, right now no.
Austin, how much did you sleep?
I half an hour.
Alright, half an hour. I slept for like a little bit over an hour and it wasn't even consecutive. How about you, Dan? Did you get any sleep?
I had several hours.
God, what a fucking weirdo.
You mean you didn't pass out and then wake up to go to class?
My classes haven't started yet.
Mine did.
Oh,
It starts at 10 a.m. Don't
I see.
question what time I went to bed. It's not important.
I think it's slightly important.
No, gamers don't have bedtimes.
That's right.
We're too.
Except I
About
wasn't being a gamer.
We're always gamers, Alex. Don't.
That's something I can actually talk about. Is I haven't been playing a lot of games recently.
Fake gamer? Question mark?
Yeah, I'm a fake gamer. I don't know. For some reason, I just haven't been.
Is someone
Just
gonna?
not in the mood.
I'm just imagining like a commentary channel making a video like Jean McTone exposed, and
Fake gamer? Question mark? Question mark? Exclamation point?
and it has like a really
I'm- Wait. I'm imagining there's two white dudes, one of which has a Jufro, and the other one's a really shitty mustache. The one with the Jufro is like getting like he's in a pose like he's getting up out of his chair and he's got like a wide ass fucking mouth like they do in the stupid clickbait videos for children.
yeah.
That's what I'm imagining, like the bottom right corner.
I just imagine you like Britney Spears at like they took Britney Spears as photos of you just like walking out and you're just like wearing a hoodie and like paparazzi's just flooding you and you're just putting your hand up to the
The
camera.
hoodie just says not a gamer on it.
Uh-huh. A big fucking red arrow pointing to you. So, anyway, what have you guys out been doing and how have you guys been since the last episode?
I moved into my apartment on Saturday.
That's gay.
All right.
What else? Please tell me.
That's kind of the highlight. I'm meeting up with my friends for D&D stuff tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Dan, we're getting an echo from you.
Yeah.
A little
An
bit.
Amazon Echo?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Where's the echo coming from?
You.
I mean, why?
Do you have headphones in?
No?
Why not?
Do I look like a guy who owns headphones?
Does he look like a guy with a head?
That's
That
true.
too.
We never checked if Dan actually had like a skull. He might just end at the neck.
Mm,
It's not confirmed.
that's kind of true. That's true. That's pretty true. Yeah, that's true. True and yeah, true.
Yes, very true. Exactly. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say something, but now I'm not.
Damn.
That's how my brain's working right now. What the fuck have I been doing for this past week? Yeah, I've got no clue.
Neither do I.
I've just been dying inside.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dan, have you been playing any?
And I certainly haven't been sleeping. So
Ugh.
I don't know what I've been doing.
Have you played any games?
I've been really into this Fall Guys game. It's pretty fun.
Oh,
Guys, am I the only one who doesn't like that game?
why don't you like it?
I don't know. It's just not my style.
That's fair.
Is it because you have to jump on things?
Austin, that's a secret. Come on, man.
God, oh, I'm sorry, I leaked it. Oh no, another video just
How'd you
got
know I
released.
don't like using my legs to move myself upwards via leaving the ground?
True. I can't believe I leaked that. There's gonna be like
Okay.
at least 3,000 Kotaku.
Now there's going to be a second exposed video.
a second
With the same
exposed.
two guys making the exact same face.
I can hear that LA Times are just rapidly just writing an article right as we speak.
Mhm.
This is the most embarrassing moment I think in the history of our channel. I I'm gonna have to have a press conference later, like a Lance Armstrong.
I'm gonna have to do an apology video.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be 34 minutes long, and I'm gonna talk about how much I'm sorry that you feel that what I said was offensive.
Sorry, not sorry. I love the strategy.
Also, I finally figured out what I've been doing with my time. I remembered.
Masturbation.
The only distinct activity I've been doing has been watching anime.
Anything good?
That's literally the most disgusting thing I think you've ever said in your life. Please.
And I'm literally rewatching something I've already watched before.
Oh.
That's... Oh my god.
It's not even anything new. I haven't touched, like, this current anime season or the last one yet.
Are you just watching the Mangari series again?
Oh, you know it.
Oh, I do know it.
Mostly because I was showing it to some other friends I have, and we stopped at one point. And then I read the books, because those came next after what we finished watching. And I was like, fuck it, might as well continue watching the rest of the series. Like 6 months later.
Mm-hmm.
I've made very little progress on it too, it's great.
Anime. Fucking... What am I? Disgusting?
Yes. What about you, Dan? Watch anything good?
I've been watching the God of High School recently. That's pretty good.
Yeah, while you're watching me.
Oh, exactly. I've known about that one for a long time, since it was just like a, like, you know.
Yeah, it was like something first, and
Yeah, like a manga or whatever the fuck it is.
it's
I
interesting.
don't know technical terms. But I've known that one for years. I looked at it and the art style didn't appeal to me, so I was like, nah.
Definitely, the art is unique.
Oh.
There's also Fire Force, the second season that's been going on recently, and
Still haven't
the new
watched the
season
first
of
one.
Food Wars is still going strong in the 5th season.
You really like your Food Wars.
I do.
Just because you just like food.
Is that a problem?
Dan, how often do you watch like what's it called, the Food Network?
A lot.
That is like the least surprising thing I think I've ever...
How many people you know who watch the Food Network? Aside from you, Dan.
I mean, people in my family.
Because I know, like, legitimately no one aside from you who watches the Food Network when they're not at a hotel.
I mean...
And as we were... I'm just going to keep cutting you off, Austin. You don't get to talk this podcast at all.
Thank you.
Fuck you. There was that huge, like, controversy with one of the new animes. What is it? Uzaki-chan, whatever. The one with the giant tits.
Oh, that...
And
yeah.
Everyone was outraged about it. And I'm just in the corner like, oh, I read the manga like a year and a half ago. I saw this coming. Man of culture. And honestly, like, it's not that out of place for anime at all.
No, like, it...
Fairly
what do you think
normal.
about it? It's really weird, because normal society sexualizes a chocolate M&M, yet I'm weird for liking Monster Girls. What is this?
We do live in a society, Dan.
And I'm gonna go even further into an anime rabbit hole, because Uzaki-chan is just discount Nagatoro. With big tits and less black.
Fucking kill me.
Yes! I will, later! But that's my hot take. Anyways, Austin, we can talk about something else now so you don't have to hang yourself.
Please.
Get out of that noose.
If we had to go on for much longer, we would have had a great epic clickbait title where Austin kills himself, but it wasn't clickbait, I just actually did.
Yes, I can see the noose, Austin. I don't know how you managed to attach it to the ceiling. I assume through sheer force of will, but man, is that impressive.
It's just after years of practice.
Oh, I see. Secret technique.
Yeah. You know, you learn a few tricks after all these years.
So what have you been doing with your time? Aside from mastering your technique.
I watched hockey and fucking punched my fist through a wall because I'm angry.
Hockey's
Okay,
still going on?
Kyle.
Yeah, dude. I drank my Monster Energy drink because the fucking Penguins suck fat fucking donkey dicks.
I'm more surprised hockey isn't canceled.
I'm surprised too.
I mean,
everything's canceled.
Sports happening, you're not allowed to go see it in person.
Unless your NFL's going to have fans, which is going to be a fucking disaster.
I did see a great clip where the announcer was thanking the fans for coming out, and the stadium was just empty.
That's nice. But yeah, the Penguins lost to a filthy fucking French team. which is the most disgusting thing I can think of, is losing to the French.
I'm surprised they didn't go out there and immediately surrender.
That's, well, French Canadian, so
Oh, okay then.
even it's somehow even worse. You can't. That's my favorite part about Canada is like Canada's this very nice place, you know, and it's like, oh, Ontario, you know, Alberta, British Columbia, and then you have fucking Quebec, which is just a cesspool. Ugh, disgusting. But yeah.
Dan, what's your opinion of Canada?
I'm pretty sure it exists.
Are you sure though?
I mean, I don't
seen it
know where I'm
myself.
like.
I've seen no evidence.
I saw their big waterfall.
Yeah, but that's the part of that is in America. There's no proof that the rest of the waterfall doesn't exist.
That's true.
You thought about that?
He's bringing up some good points right now.
Like, it's just a projected illusion. They have a giant projector behind the waterfall that just projects the image of Canada. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. So what else can we talk about this lovely...
I just like the fact that we have like a set time for this now and just almost no one bothered to show up.
I like how Zero got pissed off that he wasn't on the last podcast on the first,
and he didn't show up for this one.
Not
when
only
we had like a week's notice with the time and date.
Not only okay, here's the thing. Not only that, but he responded to it acknowledging that. And not only this, but on the second episode, he directly said that how he wanted to be on it, and I said to him, this is the time and date we're going to do it. You can be on it, and he didn't show up.
And Matt could be here, but he's fucking streaming.
He's streaming, yeah. Which, I don't know why.
People wonder why we never get things done. This is partially why.
Yes.
Actually.
No one ever does anything around here.
This is why I drink at night.
I thought you did that because you're bored.
What do you mean only at night?
Hey. Don't leak.
I can see the bottle right there, Austin. You're not hiding anything.
That's just iced tea. You can't prove anything.
Oh, that is true. Now, he said it was iced tea. Therefore, it's probably iced tea.
Probably. Emphasis on probably.
It could maybe, possibly, almost be iced tea.
There's going to be at least 3,000 conspiracy videos on this topic.
Yes.
At least.
With the same two guys in the bottom right corner. Making the exact same faces.
There is going to be a channel called The Angry Alpaca, and it's going to have an alpaca with a top hat as its profile picture, and it's just going to make so many videos about us, and it's going to get -5 views.
Oh shit, that's a lot of views.
I know.
It's gonna be great.
I can't believe we've leaked so much.
This is a leak episode. This is where everybody's taking a leak. I mean, giving a leak.
Why would
you gotta leak something now, Dan?
Cubans?
You say humans or Cubans?
What's the difference?
Cubans aren't humans.
No, Cubans don't exist.
There's the leak.
I've looked at a globe, and all I see is America. There's nothing else.
Cubans are just white people pretending to be Hispanic. I know the truth. You can't
They're
hide.
giving the illusion that Cuba exists.
Cuba, not even a cube. Checkmate.
If it was Cuba, I would see a big cube on the Earth.
Exactly. The Earth is one big cube.
Yeah, it's a cube, but it's also flat. That's the true conspiracy.
The Earth is a flat cube.
Yes.
That's the thing, though. People aren't ready to hear that yet.
Dan, do you believe in a flat cubic Earth?
I mean, there's other things to believe in?
I like the way you're thinking.
It's a good response.
I got a random question.
Yeah.
Speaking of, because we're talking about Cuba, if you had to move to another country, where would you go?
Australia.
Wait, hang on. There's other countries?
I mean, of course there isn't, but we're just like entertaining the idea.
Like a what if there were.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Because even though we obviously know there isn't, we gotta, appeal to the... Because we don't want the government, like, looking too hard into us. We gotta put out some little... Yeah.
If I had to go to a different country... I don't know. They don't sound that great, honestly.
Finland sounds pretty cool. There are a lot of memers there. But not Sweden. Fuck Sweden.
I don't know. I've never wanted to leave.
Well, why wouldn't you? Because, I mean, there's nothing else out there.
Yeah.
It's just a flat fucking cube filled with
America.
Slightly old maple syrup.
Slightly old maple syrup with blue food coloring.
Exactly.
Checkmate, atheists.
Checkmate. Remember, when you're in the ocean, put it on your pancakes. It will taste delicious. You heard it here first. And why Australia, Dan?
I can't imagine it's that different, like, societal-wise to where I currently live.
There's gotta be a lot of, like, poisonous snakes and spiders.
True, but I mean...
I feel like you get used to it after a while.
Yeah, you know?
And make your day interesting.
I want another fucking dangerous spider on my ceiling.
I feel like, too, it adds a little spice to your life, you know?
Yeah, every time you put your shoe on, there's just like a
giant
0.1% chance you instantly die.
Yeah. You know, you're just walking through your house and there's like a 50-foot fucking moth just sitting there.
Ah, it's a big one! Gotta hang out my wall.
I like Australians. They're good shit posters. That's all I care about. That's how you measure how good a country is how good they are at shit posting. And that's why Australia's
America's #1.
Exactly. Shit posting kings. Australia's pretty good at it. Finland's pretty good at it. All right, then, Dan, I have to ask you a question. And what's like the country you least likely would go? And don't say like, oh, fucking North Korea or something like that.
Oh, I was gonna say Mexico.
What's
wrong with Mexico, Dan?
No, why don't they wrong with Mexico?
Why not? Don't you love drugs?
No.
Don't you want to be part of human trafficking?
Not really.
Don't you
probably stop that?
Don't you want to be a human car?
No.
Damn.
So you have some differences.
I had.
What about you, Austin?
Probably like Brazil.
What's wrong with? Oh, okay. There's a lot wrong with Brazil.
There's a fuck ton wrong with Brazil. That would kind of suck.
And for some reason, I just really don't want to go to like Greenland. I don't trust it.
Because it's so not green?
I'm gonna be honest.
It's because its size on the map is so deceptive.
I know.
What are they hiding?
Just like Canada. I mean, how much are these maps lying to me? You know?
I have no good reason for this, but for some reason I don't want to go to Greenland.
I can't go to Greenland. I'm a pickle.
You're pickle Austin.
Funniest shit I've ever seen. I wouldn't go to France. I don't like France.
Yeah. I don't want to go.
All right.
You, Dan, have you been to France?
Yes.
What do you say? Yes, like okay. I know you've been to a lot of countries. I just don't know which ones you've been to.
Fair enough.
I think
I've been to no other countries.
I've been to Canada.
I like this one.
Canada is fun. It just feels like it just feels like you're in like an alternate dimension of America. It's weird. I can't quite put my finger on it because it isn't real. Wake up, sheeple.
Government's lying to you. Come on.
Canada, more like can't exist.
Hold on. I think we're onto something here.
I think I may be wrong, but I think we're onto something right now. I think we just unearthed the biggest conspiracy ever. My fucking dick hurts.
Why?
I don't know.
What did you do?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. I'm just staring at a funny picture of Doge right now.
Oh, it's super weird that Doge memes came back.
I find it funny that I actually think, to be honest, how they came back is like legitimately one of my favorite memes. I just find it so funny.
Like they came back ironically and they've just become mainstream memes.
It's so nice.
With all the different Doges.
What a funny little dog.
I can't wait till meme history becomes an actual class or
It's
study.
it still blows my mind that's an actual picture though. Like I just see it, and it's so weird like seeing it and realizing it's an actual picture.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking owned. What were you saying, Dan?
I was saying that I think it'll be interesting in, like another decade or so when meme culture could essentially be like a new form of anthropology.
Alright, kids, this here's a Pepe.
This was one of the earliest documented memes.
It's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. That the whole Pepe getting banned. Or
What is
whatever.
Pepe banned?
Because they whole thing where it's like it's an alt-right symbol.
Yeah, a lot of people said it was an alt-right symbol because they don't understand memes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are stupid?
I mean,
Yeah.
there were people
Legitimately, are they stupid?
I mean, like, to be fair, there were people using it that way, but, like, the grand majority was people just doing,
It was on 4chan, Austin.
I mean, 4chan is also, 4chan.
If you say something to 4chan, they just fucking shit post at you.
That's true.
So like, oh,
you could
4chan uses Pepe's and they're white supremacists, and then they just posted a bunch of white supremacist stuff with Pepe.
You could literally go on the 4chan and just post, like, hi, and they'll call you the N-word. I love it. But, it's kind of sad because, I like the little feels good man. It's a happy little frog, and now...
I know the fact that they don't like it, and I choose to use Pepe anyways.
It's just like, it's just funny. Little...
You can't stop my memes.
Feels good man, feels bad man, feels okay man, feels weird man.
Feels man.
Feels strong man. It's a great little drawing to express memes and emotion.
There was like a large dip in Pepe usage, but I don't think Pepe ever died as a meme.
Pepe has gone strong, and it makes me happy that people still use him.
It wasn't strong. It used to be pretty weak, but it's gotten a lot stronger recently.
Yes.
Like, ever since it was declared a symbol of white supremacy, it's gotten a lot more usage.
Am I crazy for thinking that you need to, like, not necessarily internet license, but in order to use the internet in the capacity that some people do, you need to be able to, like, pass a test to show that you understand how the internet works.
You need to have an IQ above room temperature.
Because is it just me where people above the age of, like, 30 just don't understand how the internet works?
It's possible.
Yeah, mostly.
God damn it.
I know. I just saw a dumb post, like, last week or something. That lawns were a symbol of oppression. I have no idea if they were serious or not.
And so are dogs and women and milk.
My favorite thing is
being serious. These are real articles.
My favorite thing is when you find, like, something on the internet and you can't tell if it's fake or not. It's just such a fascinating thing. I kind of miss, what I really miss from old internet culture? The whole...
Dial-up?
No, it's more so like YouTube trolls where you couldn't tell if it was a character or not. If that makes sense. Like, that was a very good time in my opinion. Because now it's just people... You can just tell, like, people are doing shit for attention and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff on YouTube now is just like clickbait, trend following, buzzword or keyword, whatever, in the title, with silly face made for 5-year-olds who are dumb, and will click on it.
It's a fucking...
Because their parents put an iPad in front of them and fucking left.
Yeah. It's a fucking shame, too. And then you'll find, like, a YouTube channel who has, like, 5,000 subs, and then, like, they put a bunch of effort into it, and it's like, holy shit, this guy's really good. How does he not have subs? Oh, I know why.
There's a lot of channels I like that have, like, 20,000 or less subs, but a lot of them recently have been growing, like, super rapidly. Or at least, like, over the time I've been watching them. It kind of makes me sad. Because it feels like it used to be, like, this this thing, like this hidden small thing that me and only like a few other people knew. But now it's like, fucking million people are watching. I don't care anymore.
I'm gonna be honest, it is quite a sad thing. I've had this happen with a few channels where like I started watching when I was like 12 or 13, and then you kind of grow up and they kind of change, and you kind of change. It's like you just grow out of it, and it's really sad. That happened with like the creatures and shit, where it's like, oh, this channel I loved, and then they just kind of, you know, this wonderful little thing I had, and now it's gone.
That is a thing, but like, as you also get older, there's like new channels you find sometimes.
Yeah. There's some, yeah.
Like you just see a bizarre ass video in the fucking whatever recommended, and you're just like, okay.
That is,
fuck is this?
That's a really good fucking feeling whenever you find like this recommended video and you find like a channel and you're like, all right, I'll watch this, and then you like it, and then you start going down the rabbit hole a bit, and it's just like, oh man, and you have that feeling like, okay, I just found the new channel I like, and it's such a good feeling. At least for me.
They don't make YouTube channels like they used to.
Goddamn right, brother. Back
We're
in my
YouTube
day.
boomers, despite the fact we were like 12 when we started.
Yeah. I mean, I've been on YouTube since I was like 7 or 8 years old, for fuck's sake. I had a channel.
What do you think about the fact that YouTube only came out in 2005?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's been out for as long as it has, to be honest. Because I legitimately, it feels like just yesterday, like 2007, I was like, my cousin was like, hey, here's this smaller thing called YouTube. Because I remember that. I remember those days. And like Fred was a thing. And Ray William Johnson.
We used to like record games regularly all the time. And have like uploads.
Yeah. But that was kind of gay.
If only we were funny, we'd probably be like popular or something.
I mean, I don't think that's necessarily just stopping us, because there's a lot of people where it's just like, eh.
Yeah, it's also like a YouTube algorithm thing.
Yeah. If we because when we were uploading, we were like having some growth there, but you know, whatever. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, it's only ever been like a thing for fun for most of us.
Yeah. Like I said, I know we kind of went through this before, but I don't think that's the whole point. It's just a fun thing, which, you know, it is fun. Just, you know, sitting here touching yourself a little.
Yeah.
But not in a gay way.
I just find it kind of sad that like people don't show up. Matt. I see.
Zero.
It pisses me off.
Does he even return my text?
You text him?
A message on Facebook every now and then, yeah, but
You still have a Facebook?
You have a Facebook?
yeah.
Why do we both insult him for having a Facebook?
Dan is like a 45-year-old man in a 20-year-old body. I swear to God.
Have you seen his mustache?
I unironically could imagine Dan just waking up at like 7 in the morning on a Saturday and getting out his lawnmower and just going like, I gotta mow the lawn. Like,
Well, Dan, do you?
No, I really don't like yard work.
he's not okay, so he's not like full dad yet.
You need to grow into it.
You'll get there in a few years. I don't like how I have become the dad of the group, and like according to who the fuck just messaged me on Discord. I'm gonna fucking kill them. Okay.
I really don't see you as the dad of the group.
That's what everyone calls me for fucking some reason. Stupid and gay.
I really don't.
Am I the dad?
I think you're more the dad than anything. I don't even know how that fuck. Yeah.
I don't really think our group has a dad. We have no sort of like organized structure. We just all sort of coexist and hope something happens.
That works too.
And for like 2 years, nothing happened. Because no one wanted to do anything.
That's true. So, Dan, are you gonna be a dad?
I mean, one day I'd like to be.
Yeah, you will.
Thanks.
Is that a threat?
Interpret it as you will.
Just imagining, like, Dan sleeping at night. He wakes up, Austin standing in the doorway with a light behind him so you can only see his silhouette. He extends his hand and goes, you're gonna be a dad. And he just walks out and slams the door behind him.
Yeah. Well, Dan, you know you got you did thoughts.
Honey?
I said what I said. You heard me.
Mm. You're right. I did hear you.
And I don't like that you've been avoiding your thoughts on that for years. You fucking Dodger. You Los Angeles Dodger. Get it? No.
Sure.
Okay. I'll put a bullet in my brain right now for the lulz.
Always for the lulz.
It's just for the lulz, don't worry. Your Honor, I killed that person just for the lulz.
I mean, if you do that in a courtroom, I think you might get away with it.
There's like, I would say, a 76.35% chance you would get away with it.
So, Dan, can we talk about your upcoming court date?
Can we legally do that? I don't know if you know. I mean, fuck it. Who cares? We can, you know.
We can discuss it without his lawyer's consent.
That has never gone bad in any form, ever. Yeah. So, Dan, explain yourself.
So you see, it was just a simple misunderstanding. I didn't realize the bank didn't want me to have their money.
Oh, no, we were talking about the bank robbery. We were talking about the burning down that orphanage.
That was just collateral, as you know.
Okay.
You see, sometimes I like to dig out my old flare gun collection and just fire it off into the night.
You know?
Yes. Did you have to do that as part of the bank robbery?
Yeah, how else was I supposed to signal the driver? Send them a text message? No, someone could be looking at our lines. A flare gun is the only safe, reliable, non-hackable form of transmission we have left.
It's not so much that you used a flare gun. It's just that you aimed it directly at the orphanage. That's the problem.
The sun was in my eyes.
The orphanage was behind you.
I never said I had good eyes.
And also the fact that you're posting, memes. Excuse me, I put in quotations memes about how much you fucking hated that orphanage, to Facebook.
I mean, they know what they did. They wouldn't accept my donations.
I don't think that, C4 counts as donations, but hey.
Not the sort of charity they're looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, you think they'd stop being so picky and just take what you give them.
That's true. Those kids could have eaten the C4. Ungrateful
fucks. Could have
made
a nice soup out of that.
Ooh, a very nice soup.
So when are we going to start a cooking show?
I've unironically thought about doing that, because, okay, Dan, you can cook, right?
Yeah.
And I can cook.
Pans, right?
Dan, you're a can, right? Of beans.
Maybe.
Just a talking can of beans. But I did want to do that, I think that could be a fun thing, like a cooking competition.
You want to see me cook?
Yeah, dude. It'd be funny.
Oh, no, it wouldn't.
It would be fun. It'd be super fucking... I looked up at my TV and I saw a minion flossing, and I don't know why.
You know why.
I think we'd be a lot better if we just did a terrible cooking show where we intentionally made terrible food.
I don't know.
We didn't follow any instructions. We just did random shit and cooked it.
We cooked with our hearts.
I mean, You do have all those orphan hearts, so we could put those to use.
No, I'm saving those.
Instead of the instructions.
Dan, do we have a surplus of them? Please, for the love of God, they're taking up so much room.
No, I'm gonna build a golem army.
Oh my God.
I can just imagine it. It's Austin in the kitchen, and Dan has found a recipe, and is going to tell Austin what he's making, and only half of the ingredients. The rest is up to him.
I would generally do something like that when we all go to a grocery store and we pick out random shit and just have to make something from it.
We're gonna have you make a red velvet cake, and we buy a bunch of ingredients, only some of which are the actual correct ingredients.
It could be interesting.
It just sounds like what's that show you showed me, Dan? That fun cooking show?
Cutthroat Kitchen?
Yeah. Something like that, almost. Except if actual chefs, it's just a bunch of retards.
Yeah, you can have a beautiful cake made with lots of heart, because we need to get rid of some of those.
Yeah. It's just like, they're so abundant.
But then again, that requires us to get together, which we're very bad at.
That's true. That is very true. We'll do it one day. And by one day, I mean we'll just keep saying we're going to do it and never actually do it. I actually know what? I think that could be a good segment if we do like that whole 24-hour charity stream.
If we ever do that.
That could be a fun thing to do. If you want to talk...
I'm going to have to decide on a food, though, to make.
I could... Oh, I got an idea. We let the fans decide.
It's got to be something that's not going to give us food poisoning if we cook it wrong.
So chicken's out of the question.
Like maybe no meat.
No meat. It could... Okay, something like simple. Because like if someone got food poisoning or something like that would kind of suck. That wouldn't be epic. I don't know. Suggest in the comments what we can cook. And if you don't, we'll kill your family. Just kidding, gamers. We don't mean that.
Yeah, we'd never do that. Yet. But you're on the list, though.
Yeah. Just watch what you're doing, that's all I'm going to say.
One day we'll send Dan your location when he gets out of his, prison sentence.
You know what my favorite thing is? There was like a bit we did like years ago where we said that if you subscribe to the channel, we would send Michael personally to your house to thank you. And I got a fucking email, like, I think last month or whatever, where someone was like, is Michael going to show up now to my house?
Yes. Absolutely.
I also like how when we were naming people in the group, we just kind of like completely fucked him over and just forgot about him.
It happens.
Yeah.
He's not really part of the group.
He kind of was. He's the mythical being.
His name's in the credits.
Yeah.
He might actually exist. He might not just be a long-running joke.
We can't tell at this point.
I talked to him today.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of gay. What'd you talk about?
Oh, the direct thing that happened today with Nintendo.
There was a Nintendo Direct today?
Yeah.
It was for indie games, so.
Oh.
So like Indiana?
Yeah, it was the new Indiana Jones collection of games.
Gary, Indiana. Is he doing good?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so?
I mean, you know Michael. It's not like he talks about his feelings.
I really have to piss right now.
He's just been gone for like 3 years.
That's true. If I go piss, could you two hold a conversation for like 20 seconds?
Oh, definitely. Just piss your pants right here.
Okay. I'm gonna piss my pants in silence, and you two have a conversation while I do that.
All right.
I don't know. Honestly, he's just kind of like, I don't know if he has any like friends or anything.
Yeah, that I don't know.
He just left and never says anything to anybody.
I mean, he talks to me every now and then, so.
Yeah, but like, I don't think he talks to anyone else.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Kind of concerned he's gonna be like, in the obituary one of these days.
Nah, I think that's gonna be that other guy who I can't quite remember.
Yes, the other man.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah, who knows?
I've lost control of my life.
How's that?
It's interesting. Pretty good. And we didn't do our usual like summer meetup.
No.
Mostly because I was just staying inside and not doing anything.
Yeah. I did see Cass though.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't.
Yeah, she said she hadn't heard from you.
Yeah, because I don't talk to people.
I mean, you probably, if you want to, you could.
I certainly could. I just don't.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, hello. So are you like warm now, or?
I feel fine.
You know, like blanket?
Ugh, I feel so much better right now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how snug are you?
Like.
Oh wow, intriguing.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
I like how you said on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you? My first thought was bike. What is happening?
We're all just falling apart.
Everything's falling apart.
This isn't a series of podcasts. This is our slow descent into insanity.
You know, like, have you ever seen, like, those things where it's, like, a school show or whatever, and they post, like, Elliot Rodger type videos, and they show, like, the video of them progressively just getting worse and shit? This is what this feels like.
They're just gonna show clips from our podcast.
It's gonna have, like, a documentary on Netflix or something. And it's just gonna start out when we're young, like, hey guys, we're here to make some video games. And then, like, in 2021, it's just like fucking the media. I love it.
Outside my house. I see them. They're outside my house. They're gonna shoot me. I ain't going willingly. Stuff like that. Grizzled, old, and insane. By old, I mean like 23.
Yeah.
That's life expectancy.
I'm surprised Zach isn't dead yet.
He's got good health care.
Probably.
How old are you gonna live, Dan? Like 31?
I don't know. I think I'll just live till I die.
Huh. Never thought about it like that. I give Austin like 4 years.
There's one of two ways I'm gonna go. Either self-inflicted gunshot wound or aneurysm on the toilet.
No, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm not even joking. That would be funny to me if that's how I die. Like, I just have an aneurysm on the toilet. And I, like, when I die, I just, like, I'm like a Gary's Mod character and I just fucking ragdoll.
Fucking ragdolls and they glitch inside the wall and T-pose because we can't render you properly.
I'm just imagining, like, the people come to pick up my body and then I'm just, like, stuck in the wall. I'm like, just, like, fucking freaking out.
Making all those slapping noises as you're stuck in the wall.
And then just, like,
your arms, like, stretching out really far where they have you grabbed.
Oh, I can't let this fucking happen again.
God damn it, I hate it when this happens.
Yeah.
Don't die near the corners, jeez. I'm gonna die and it's gonna take 2 months for anyone to find out.
That's true.
You think?
Yeah. I just think no one will notice.
Okay.
I don't talk. As I was saying earlier, I don't talk to people.
I got a genuine question, alright?
Yeah.
So, alright. Let's say the group is, like, in a house together, right? And you have to live next to someone. Okay. We're all in the house, right? And you have to pick someone to have right next to you, like their room right next to you. Who do you think is the best person to have the room next to you?
I'm gonna choose Dan. I feel like he'd be the least noisy.
Oh, I'm not. What about me?
Dude, I don't want to hear you fucking masturbating every other hour.
I thought you liked that.
I mean, I do, but sometimes I.
Oh, I get it, because you know, it's just.
Yeah, because I don't want to be doing the same thing.
You know, yeah, that's true. That actually is true. I was gonna say you too, but, like, you know, it's just that has been a problem.
It just happens. It's like I hear you jacking off, and then I jack off, and then you hear me jacking off, and then you jack off.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real issue.
Who would you think be, like, the legitimately worst person then to have as a roommate?
I really want to say Matt.
I knew you were gonna say Matt.
I just always imagine being, like, loud. Any vapes.
What about you?
It's disgusting.
What about you, Dan?
I also say Matt would be the worst.
That's fucked.
This is not epic.
This is not an epic gamer moment. I got another question based on that.
Yeah, you can answer that question.
I have to remain neutral. As the host of this podcast.
Oh, is that how this works?
No, it probably. Who would be? I don't know. I feel like Michael wouldn't be good for me because we just get in arguments a lot.
Yeah, you do
very loud arguments, and it would always end with gay sex.
I mean, I can't help it, but it's not gay. We say no homo.
Oh, okay, I see. That makes a difference.
We're good. We're good. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, then if we were all in the house together, who do you think would get us kicked out?
Who would get kicked out?
Yeah, no, who would get us kicked out? Like the landlords or whatever would
get everyone kicked out.
Yeah, like who would do? Like, what would the incident be basically that get us kicked out, and who does it? Because I'm trying to think.
Well, I think when they figured out what you did to the potted plants.
We don't need to talk about that.
When they figured that out, I think we're gone.
Hey, you know, we don't need to talk about that. That's private.
But I don't really think any of us are terrible enough people to get kicked out.
I mean, like, we wouldn't... Yeah. I don't know, though, because it's like... The level... How retarded would we be if we... Because we're all, like, retarded by ourselves, but if we all got together, like, how bad would it be?
I don't think it'd be that bad.
To be honest, I feel like it would just be... We'd all be in our rooms.
Yeah.
And, like...
That's why I think nothing would really happen like that, because...
And
we don't just sequester ourselves into a room.
And despite the fact that we literally would live together, we still wouldn't get shit done.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That would 100% happen. Fuck.
Well, we don't have any actual questions for this podcast.
No, so we just have to think of them ourselves.
Yeah. Should we, like, look up a list or something?
I could find, like, icebreaker questions.
Yeah, top 10 questions for slumber parties.
Ooh, okay.
You know? Like the bunch of girls we are.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so much funny. Ooh.
Did you guys hear what Tiffany's doing with Brad?
Dan, would you be like a pretty girl or like a beautiful girl? I meant to say cute instead of pretty. Like if you were a woman, which one would you be?
I think I'd probably be a pretty girl.
That's interesting.
Mm. You could put yourself through that girl filter and see what you look like as a girl.
That is a thing in Snapchat, I think. There's that girl filter.
Yeah.
Makes you whammon.
Without all the surgery.
Without having to make all the sandwiches.
Ooh. Ooh.
Got him.
Ooh, that's kind of fucked.
I am a gamer.
Society has labeled me a gamer.
We do be living in a society.
Fun sleepover game for girls. This or that questions.
Oh, yeah, that's us right there. Get us in there.
Oh, yeah.
These are the questions we need.
Sleepover idea for 11-year-olds.
I mean, mentally we're 11-year-olds.
That's very generous of you.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh, it's a fucking thing I have to buy. Fuck that. Oh.
I think there's like 2 moods in our podcast. It's like I want to die and immature.
Sometimes both. These questions fucking suck.
Still looking.
Yeah, because these questions just
suck.
What
would everyone rate their mental age as?
13.
Young adult?
I want like an age, Dan.
23.
I don't know. I'd go somewhere like 16.
Okay. Okay, so we have a couple options. Fun questions to ask a girl, certain to get a few laughs. 200 questions to ask a girl, or 153 questions to ask a girl to make her laugh hard. Which one sounds appealing to you?
The first one.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's go with the first one, I guess. I was gonna say the second.
We can do both. I'll bounce back between the two.
Oh, I got like 2 tabs open. What is this technology?
Okay. Where's the last place you would ever go?
Just like go period? Like
apparently.
Like just go.
I don't know, just go.
This is like a vaguely threatening question. Please tell me exactly where you don't want to be.
Well,
Oklahoma?
I agree with that.
I'm gonna say like Wisconsin.
What about the cheese?
There's nothing in Wisconsin other than cheese.
There's a lot of things that just don't have anything in them, really.
They have the Green Bay Packers.
I can't imagine anything good comes from a state that's only known for cheese.
They have Milwaukee, which has like one of the highest crime rates in the country. Is that not epic?
I think you just proved out his point.
I knew I couldn't trust those cheese people.
That's true. I don't like how vague this question is. It disturbs me. I would say probably Montana, because I'm like 50-50 on if it exists or not.
It might not.
What is the most unusual fear you have?
Unusual fear.
Being afraid of wood chippers unusual?
No, I mean not really.
Not particularly. It's like I don't think there's many people who brazenly approach a wood chipper without fear.
Yeah.
Is that fear or just like, you know?
I think it's just like common sense. It's a giant death machine.
Because there's just like certain things where, as like, if you're just not a brain dead retard, you would have caution. And
yeah, like I don't think anybody ever approaches a guy with swinging around a chainsaw. It's like, seems fine.
I have an unusual fear. Escalators.
Escalators?
Yeah.
You think you're gonna get stuck in them?
I don't know what the fuck I don't know what it is. It's just I don't trust them.
It's not really a fear, but I really don't like glass floors.
Glass floors?
Yeah, like if I can see.
Oh my god,
like those towers that have like glass floors and like really high up.
I don't fucking trust those at all. Like even though I'm like it's obvious like of course they would it's fucking probably safe and all that, but I still don't trust it. There's like no way you could convince me 100% that would be safe, even if it's like the most safe thing in the fucking world and been proven. I still won't.
Another one I have is like railings.
Mm.
Like I never trust railings when they're really high up.
Yeah.
Most thing I'm like, oh, I could just fall off this like no problem.
That'd be funny.
Epic gamer moment.
Epic gamer moment. Did you answer?
Yeah, I said the wood chippers.
Oh, that's right. What technology from science fiction do you wish existed?
Teleporters.
It's like a normal answer. Jeez.
Did you want me to say cat girls or something?
That's not science fiction.
You're right, it's science fact.
Elon Musk promised us December. He didn't say when, but December.
Please, Elon, please, I'm waiting. This isn't science fiction, but I thought of something. Do you remember that episode of Fairly Odd Parents when he's like in the future and he has like those food tablets or whatever, like waffles and shit? Anyone?
Yeah.
You cut out on me.
Okay, Dan, do you remember that episode of Fairly Odd Parents where he like goes into he's in the future or whatever, and he has like waffle tablets or whatever?
Yeah, I remember that episode.
That's always something I wanted to try in real life.
Well, that's you guys, like science fiction because it's like the future.
The future, that's true.
The future science thing.
That'd be
like very loose science fiction, but it's science fiction.
Yeah.
Just food pills.
Food. F-U-D, food.
Does Jar Jar Binks count?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, legitimately what would be something cool. I forget, did you guys answer the question? I was just...
No.
Okay.
I'm still thinking. Brain no work good.
I'm trying to think, like... I know, of course, this is on brand, but I'm trying to think of, like, shit in Star Wars that I thought was cool.
Right?
I mean, my brain keeps going, like, holograms.
Holograms would be cool.
That would be cool.
These are the giant fucking floating pictures.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Should we just move on?
Yeah.
Yes, we're all dumb. Do an easy question for dumb boys.
What is the dumbest song that has gotten stuck in your head? Crazy Frog.
Bro, cringe.
Ring ding 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 ding. What about you, guys, boys, children, men, women, and fucking gays?
The only songs that get stuck in my head tend to be the ones that I like.
Yeah. I get the Kylie Minogue Can't Get You Out of My Head song stuck in my head a lot.
What?
Kylie Minogue, or Minogue, or whatever, how you pronounce her name. You know her?
No?
Yeah,
no one knows her.
God damn it. I guess I just have to have the burden of being a music savant.
Oh, class.
Class. Oh my.
Guess there's no answer from Dan here.
No.
Not really.
We're very interesting people.
We are very interesting people. Move on.
Yep.
What is your favorite TV show?
I don't watch TV.
Well,
That's groceries game.
I mean, what of all time? At some point, you've watched TV and said this show's good, and I think I haven't. I think I know what you might say.
Go ahead and say it, then I'll tell you if you're right.
Futurama.
Nerd. Yeah.
Damn. I fucking just dabbed it, but you couldn't see it. What about you, Daniel James Taylor the third?
I told you guys, groceries games.
Like,
what is that?
That's your favorite fucking show of all time?
It's a pretty good one.
I don't even know what it is.
It's Guy Fieri.
It's on Food Network.
Yeah, it's a Guy Fieri game show.
What the hell?
It's good.
That's such a... I mean, okay, but, like, your favorite show of all time... That's a bit weird.
Okay, it's probably a toss-up between that, Futurama, and Love It or List It.
Dude, I love Love It or List It. Okay. I fucking love HGTV. I know that sounds like gay and shit, but I love that show. I love all that shit.
I don't know what that show is either. I stopped watching TV in like 2010.
That's literally the only TV I watch. What's that fucking show with the... Do you want... Dan, that show with that blonde girl... Short hair blonde girl and the fucking big burly dude with the beard. What's that called?
Is that Fixer Upper?
Ah, fuck, I don't... Hold on. I forget what it's called. Hometown.
Ah, that one.
Yeah, I watched that one. And Property Brothers, too, I like.
Yeah, it's good, too.
It's funny, like, you know, watching that show. But anyway. This is probably the gayest conversation we've ever had. And we've literally talked about fucking each other. But this somehow is gayer. Anyway.
I just have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I like home designing.
Yeah. What movie or book character are you most similar to?
That is a very cringe question. Can I just say that?
Also, I like
comparing yourself to fictional characters is very cringe.
I am like Luke Skywalker and like Han Solo and like Master Chief and all the cool characters. Also, this is fucking questions to ask a girl. These are just generic ass questions. What the fuck is this article?
I think it'd be better if we ascribed a character to someone else.
That's a much better idea.
Yeah.
Like what movie character is Dan?
What's his name? What's his name from Full House?
Joey?
Yeah. You remind me of him.
I
and like
never watched Full House.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it at this point, you're not missing out, really. It was good at the time.
Isn't there like a Fuller House and it's like a reboot or something?
Yeah, the kids are all grown up.
Like why?
'Cause nostalgia.
All right, then what about Austin?
Hmm.
You can't.
I don't know why my brain just said Tommy Wiseau from The Room.
Yes.
Why?
That's what my brain said. There's no reason. There's no reasoning. The next thing my brain said was Nicolas Cage from what's that fucking movie?
Vampire's Kiss.
No, National Treasure.
Oh. I mean, I do try stealing the Declaration of Independence quite a bit.
That's what my brain said. I was like, yes.
That's something, you know what? That's something we need to fucking bring back, is a Nicolas Cage movie night. That's something we haven't done in so long, and goddamn, we need to fucking do. We still haven't done Vampire's Kiss. We still haven't done that. We haven't done like Raising Arizona. There's a lot of Nick Cage movies. We haven't done Wicker Man.
I thought we did Wicker Man.
Did we do Wicker Man?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, we did do
because the little girl gets hit by the truck a lot.
Oh yeah, we did Wicker Man, Face Off, The First National Treasure.
I legitimately don't remember what happens in that movie.
What, National Treasure?
Like, I know the plot line, but like any of the details, just like, nah.
The only thing I legitimately fucking remember from that movie is when he's in the gift shop and tries like swapping out the real Declaration for like a prop or whatever. That's the only thing I remember. I don't know why. That's such a weird thing to remember, but... And then we did Top Gun for some reason.
I still don't like Top Gun.
I'm gonna be honest, like, it's not... I don't think it was bad. I just don't think it was that good.
It's not worth the hype.
No. I mean, the only thing I would genuinely think was fucking awesome about that movie was the volleyball montage. That was fucking awesome.
Aren't they making a new Top Gun?
Yeah.
Topper gun.
Top Goon.
Anyways, ignoring what Austin just did. Moving on.
What's the worst and best thing about being female?
The societal standards.
I know the best part is being in the kitchen, am I right, boys?
Yeah, brother.
These questions literally fucking suck.
It's a way of life.
I mean, we hit over an hour. If you
Bruh.
want to fucking kill ourselves at this point.
Like, actually, bruh.
Yeah. Are you boys over it? Should I just end it?
Are we getting over it?
Just get over it, forehead.
It's easy.
Dan, what do you think?
I think salmon are the most important fish.
I like salmon, but also answer my question. Should we end it or not?
Yeah, it's probably time.
Alright, Dan, what's our inspiring quote for this podcast to end it off?
Language is nothing more than the world's greatest agreement.
You can fit 2 raccoons up your ass.